Hi, Mark Reedy here. Just wanted to quickly go over the odometer and hours screen and show you how to fix mistakes if they're made, like if you put a number in that's too high, and how to get rid of it. So let's start off with that. If you have entered an odometer reading, or if you're trying to enter an odometer reading and it won't overwrite an existing reading because the number in there is so high, the way to fix that is to remove or edit the one that's entered in there that's too high. So we have to go find it first. So in this example, this odometer reading is 7,520,003 miles. So I'm going to just go ahead and edit that to fix that entry. So I'm going to update odometer and hours. Well, I'll show you what happens first if we were to put in an entry that was lower, but the more current date. 75, we'll just go with 752 500, for example, and we'll do an update and close. You can see that now that a new entry does not get added in there. So if I go back over to update odometer and hours screen, click on view all for equipment, and I can sort these columns with these buttons at the top. So I'm going to click on the odometer run and sort it down to bring the highest numbers to the bottom in this case. And so we see this odometer reading here, and I want to fix this. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the extra 0 out of it here and click update and close. And we can see now we have the new reading with the current date in there. So now if I were to go back in here, if I want to just delete that record, the one with the high number, or say you had entered in a bunch of extra records and they weren't showing up and you couldn't figure out why. So let's just go ahead and delete one first. I'm going to click view all for equipment. We'll sort it, go back down here, and a way to delete a single record is to either click on this little box to the left of it and then press the delete key, or click the delete records key, or you can just click in the field here and click delete record and say yes to that. And now it's deleted the record. It kind of refreshed the screen, but if we use the scroll button, it'll bring everything back down. Now if I wanted to delete a bunch of erroneously entered records, what I can do is I can sort this odometer field here from lowest to highest, for example, and say I wanted to get rid of some of these records here, and so I could click on, we'll just basically select the box to the left of the first record, hold the left mouse key down and drag down till I've gotten all the ones highlighted that I want to delete, release the mouse button, then you can click the delete record or the delete key. So I'll click that and it's been deleted, and so there's that. So then one of the things I wanted to show you here is that, well, two things. First of all, when you delete an odometer reading from this screen, which is the odometer reading for the vehicle itself, it does not affect the odometer readings that you entered in the fuel log, for example, or in the lube service tab, or any of these other tabs, because those tables are separate. They keep the odometer readings separate in a separate table. All right. So, but these readings here are what's used to update the equipment so that TATEMS knows, for the purposes of reminders and so forth, what's coming up due in the future if you have something based on a mileage or an odometer and hours meter interval. All right. And so one other thing I wanted to show you here is, see this blue bar at the bottom? It tells you where the odometer reading was entered from. In this case, it was from this screen, the odometer and hours screen. If we go up to a previous one here, we can see it was entered from the 90-day inspection screen. Now if I keep going back, you're going to see that you don't have those entries on all of them, because some of those entries might have been made prior to the new feature being added that actually enters in this information when you add a record from another tab, and then you tell TATEMS to update the odometer readings for this equipment. So if I were to go down here to, for example, the repairs completed tab, and just put in a repair here, put in an odometer reading of say 752 600, and then it asks me if I want to update the odometer for the equipment itself. I'm going to say yes, and then we'll just move to a new record. So now if I go back over here to the equipment summary screen, you can see that it refreshed it and it put that number in there. If I click here and then view all for equipment, sort it, go down to the bottom, look at that one, you can see it came in from the repairs completed screen. All right, so hopefully that's helpful for you, and thanks for watching. Take care.